Fabulous. All right. Well, let's move through to our collection of cool online tools for tonight. So I have to say I'd like to say it's easy finding these tools, and it is in one sense because there are so many tools that are getting published every single day. But that also makes it difficult as well too, because there are so many tools to trawl through. So what I've endeavored to do is to get the best of the best tools here that are helpful and useful for you in business. I do try and get tools that are free. They're not always free. Some of them have got specials on it, like that. They're either reasonably priced or cheap, or they might have a lifetime deal on it as well too. But generally all of the ones are useful for you. So the first one I've got for you is a video tool. So as you know, video is probably one of the most, I was going to say the most watched mediums online. Well, that's watched because it's a video, but the most consumed content. And if you have a look at any of the social media channels, they are full of video and lots of those little short videos on there, which really suck people into them. And, if you're like me, I'm on Facebook. I'm intending to do something like a Facebook Live like I did today, and then get sucked into these little reels and watching all these little short videos before I realize what I'm doing. So that's how the algorithms work, and so videos are really a place to be. So if you're wondering how to make videos or how to do it easily, if you've got a mobile phone device, that's your easiest way to do it. But they've got tools like this one here, Videos, it's called videos.com. And this one makes it incredibly easy. So they have got templates in there. So if you've shot off reels of videos, or maybe you've done some live somewhere and you want to cut it up and edit it, but sort of not very techy and don't want to spend a lot of time with it, this is one of those tools that really does help you. They've got lots and lots of templates in here. They've got templates for things like the various social media channels. So it sizes the videos to the right size so that you don't have to, chop and try and sort of cut them up with video editing tools. This is all online, and really it's just drag and drop your video into there, and it will set it up for the social media platforms simply and easily. They've got various templates in there, so you can put text over your videos. You can put calls to action on your videos. You can do things like create videos within videos. So they've got templates there where like if there's a video screen or computer screen inside the video itself, then you can pop your video in that computer screen. But they've got all sorts of interesting templates in here. If you're doing any form of paid advertising, again, having video is very helpful for that in terms of getting people to stop and watch. And they've got lots of templates in there for the e-commerce side of things as well. Plus, you can do things like pop an animated logo in there. So if you've got a logo file, you can upload it, it'll animate it, and you can have that in there. They've got intros and outros. You create intros, the first section of the video before it starts. Outro is often where your calls to action are. So you can do that sort of thing. They've got things called lower thirds and callouts. Lower thirds are the bottom third of your video screen, and often people put in there things like their name, their business, their website, or a call to action. So very easy to put all of those together. So this tool here, videos.com, is a great tool to really help with that. They do have a free trial with it. So if you want to find out how it works, there's a free trial. Just click that try videos now, and it'll take you through. And I've got quite a few videos here on how to use it as well too. And if you like it, then they have some very affordable pricing for this as well too. So that one there is called videos.com. And all of these links for these apps and tools, we'll drop those into chat. And they'll be clickable. So at the end of the evening or tomorrow when you get to it, you can click on them and you can go and explore these tools at your leisure. If you're not sure where chat is, if you have a look at the bottom of your Zoom screen, there is an icon that looks like a speech bubble, and it says chat beneath it. If you click on it, that'll open up the chat, and that's where we'll drop all the links, and you'll be able to save that chat at the end of the evening. All right, next one I've got is what they call a link shortener. So it's really hard to get short domains for promotional purposes or for anything at the moment. I don't know, sort of if you've been hunting for a good domain name for a business or a program you've got, you go and search for it and it's taken. And so you can only get long domain names sometimes. So what this service is, short.io, this is a way of creating a shortened link that you can share out on social media, and you can also track it as well. So you can track how many people click it, how many people interact with it, and you can get some sort of statistics around it. So like if you're posting it on, say, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn, you can very quickly find out which is the more effective channel for you. So they've got sort of analytics and stats in behind it too that are easy to read. You can have your own domain. So if you do have a particular domain that you want to use, and it is a short domain, you can use that domain in this here. So it is a personalized domain, or you can just use the short.io domain. And all you do is you paste in your long link, and it will shorten it down to a short link. So it might be short.io/my program, for instance. And but your link might be sort of quite long. You've got your domain name and the name of your program at the end of it. So it really shortens it out. It goes to the same page that link goes to. And it's easier for people to remember. So if you want to pop it on any marketing material, or it's a banner, advertising, flyers, it makes it a lot easier for people to remember. So that one there is called short.io. Next one, this is one of my favorite tools for tonight. I don't want to influence you, but this is the one that I really like. It's a newsletter platform. How many people here publish a newsletter? I'm sort of expecting one or none. Yep. So newsletters are powerful tools. The reason why people don't publish newsletters is it seems like a lot of work, and it can be. But there are a lot of tools out there to help with your publishing. I published a newsletter for 3 years and didn't write any of the content at all. So I was able to curate that and get other people to write the content, but it's really valuable content for other people. That's not what this newsletter platform's for. This one is for, it's another marketing strategy. So rather than publishing it on your blog, which is a way that you could do it in your website, this one here, they've already got a massive audience of people that are looking for the content that you're a specialist in that you can publish about. So they already have that audience. So if you create an account with this particular app, which is called beehive.com, it is specifically to publish a newsletter or newsletter content. So you can publish weekly, daily, monthly, but there's an audience of people that are in here looking for your content. And the great thing about it is you can have a free newsletter. You can also charge for your newsletter as well too. So, if you charge $5 for your subscription per month for your newsletter, and you had 1,000 people that had come through to read your newsletter, there's an income stream of $5,000, which you didn't have before, and you're able to monetize some of your content. And listening to some of the businesses that are in here as well too, there is definitely money in there for you if you are publishing like this on a regular basis. You can schedule it, so you can write sort of over a day and then sort of publish it, a month's worth of content ahead of time. So you don't have to be in front of the computer all the time writing. But I know that a few people here are authors, are writers, and they've got some simple techniques to be able to do it. You can write, you can speak into something like otter.ai, which is another tool which will transcribe it for you, tidy it all up. But it really is a way of getting content out. And if you are an author and you're looking at writing another book, this is a great way to get your drafts done as well. So you can create a newsletter over a period of time. So let's say 6 months or 12 months. There's the raw draft for your book. So you can pull that content out and use that as chapters in your book. Now, if you publish once a month, 12 chapters, that's probably enough for a book. And out of all that there, then you can have links out here to courses, programs, your website, your social media. So it's another avenue for marketing for your business. And because Beehive have already got an audience here, If these are people that may not find you any other way, if you publish on this platform, they click on your link, they come through, they subscribe to your website, your podcast, your YouTube channel. These are subscribers or people you wouldn't have got through any other traditional mean. Some of the audience on here are not on social media. So they are on platforms like this, and they're specifically here to consume the sort of content that you are writing about. So well worth having a look at that. They have a 30-day trial on it and is very, very affordable. If you start charging for your content as well, then it effectively is a free platform, and you can be making some money out of it as well. So that one there is beehive.com. Next one I've got for you, for those that like diving into information. This site here is called infostack.io. Now, what this is it's a bundle, what they call a bundle site. So they're looking for content to create into bundles that they then go and sell out to their subscribers. So, so a bundle might be, for instance, maybe there's a topic there in natural health, for instance. So they might be looking for content around natural health. And so they'll approach a number of different people in that sector there for content that they can include in the bundle. So there could be books, there could be courses or programs, could be audios, could be videos, all sorts of things. And so it is really quite eclectic. This is not just a digital marketplace. This is for a whole range of topics there. So, if you've got a topic, I'm thinking what Gordon was talking about, property, Jenny about addiction there's two great topics there. I know that they've got content in here, and they are actively looking for content. So again, this is a marketing strategy. This is not, you can come in here to buy some of the information here. But if you get your information included in here and they're actively looking, then this is another way for someone else to market out your material. And I think they've got something like 300,000 subscribers in this. So it means this gets it in front of their particular audience. So have a think about, you might not give your entire programs into this. You might have a mini course, mini program. You might have a short book, or you might even include your book that you've got in here in digital form. And you actually get paid for it as well too. So you get paid a portion of the proceeds of this as well too. But you're not going to get as paid as much as maybe what you would sell it for, on your own website. But you get the exposure to all of these other people that then come in, and you've got a whole potential pool of new customers. So really, really good for lead generation. So check it out. That one there is called infostack.io. Great for spending money, even better for making money if you're looking for lead generation and a new audience of people. And the last one I've got for you is not an app at all. It is a book that I've been reading. So this one is called How to Get Paid for What You Know. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to this. I've listened to it over and over and over and over again. The author's name is Graham Cochran, and very simple book in one sense. And he talks about how to package up your the knowledge that you've got in your particular niche or your industry, package it into a course program that people will come through and buy. So the book itself is a really good framework for really putting your information and your knowledge into some form of course or program or mastermind for people. So I've listened to it on audio. I'm an audio listener, sort of in the car, and he's got a podcast as well too. So so if you want to find out a wee bit more about him, just duck into YouTube or one of the podcast networks, search for Graham Cochran, and you'll find some of his information there as well too. But yeah, so I think if this was a old style cassette, I would have worn it out by now, the number of times I've listened to it. So obviously I've got the website here, grahamcochran.com, how to get paid, and then they've got the link there through to Amazon where you can buy it on Kindle as a hard copy book or on Audible. Awesome. Well, that there is a roundup of our cool online tools for today. So just drop into chat. Tell us what was your favorite one. What's the one there that will sort of take you through to consume a bit of your time there investigating or finding out a bit more about. And while you're doing that, actually all the links are in chat now too. So if you did want to save the chat now, just in case, you can always do that with the 3 little dots that are up on the top right-hand side, or they could be down the bottom, depending on what version of Zoom that you've got. But of course, these apps and tools, we will publish these into the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group. So they'll be there for you to go and view later on, alongside all of the other apps and tools as well from previous sessions. And of course, you'll probably see them scattered throughout the social media platforms over the week, because of course, we do what, we practice what we preach here. We repurpose our content like crazy. So it does go out over all of the social media sort of networks, all cut up into little short bite-sized pieces. Awesome. So let's, what have we got there? What are your favorite ones there? If you're just dropping those into chat, you've got info stack. Yep, get paid for what you know. That book, yep, Beehive. Excellent. Yeah, all of those tools there are all really good tools, and some of them I already use and listen to. Others are new ones that I've discovered that just getting into as well too. Love that newsletter, getting paid for what you know. Fabulous. Excellent. All right. Well, if you liked any of those tools, feel free to share them out. They'll be published on YouTube as well. So we do cut those up and publish those in our SmashGo YouTube channel. We'll put a link to that in chat later on today. So feel free to share any of those tools out to anyone that you think might be interested in it. And of course, the reason why I do this segment is really to help you in business to make things easier and well, hopefully it's easier. And give you some tools there to really help you to focus on the things that are important for you. And a lot of those tools there you can implement and do something with yourselves. If you do want a hand with it, then we do have a number of sort of paid options there for you to avail yourself of if you do want that help there to really sort of get it done quickly and easily.